This disclaimer was copied without permission.
Cheers, Quaffers, Custlers, Swiggers, Simpers, and all other good people out there. Hopswatch here. So today we will have the second beer from the brewery New Belgium, whose Tangerine IPA I reviewed in my last video. Damn, did I botch that. Not only did I claim that it said nowhere on the can whether any citrus ingredients had been added to the beverage, though I did manage to squeeze it in at the end, when I found out it actually did. I always see if I can squeeze in a nugget at the end of my videos to get people to watch till the very finish. I don't know if you've noticed that. Now get back there and watch all my videos again, this time to the end to see if you have missed anything. I still, however, have yet another minor correction to make. I also placed the brewery in North Carolina. And that is not wrong, however, it is also not the whole truth. The brewery is originally from Fort Collins, Colorado, but later opened facilities in Asheville, North Carolina. Now here are some, and to say the least, really awesome facts about this brewery.
New Belgium is deeply involved in the Fort Collins, Colorado-based Fort Z initiative, which aims to create the world's largest active zero energy district through smart grid and renewable energy technology. They generate some of their own electricity by on-site facilities, for example by using methane from their water treatment plant, having solar panels on the roof and using a solar-powered water heating system. The coolest thing, however, is that in 2012 they became 100% employee-owned. How awesome is that? No board of investors to dictate everything. The workers own the place, which means they themselves take care of their own working place, instead of suit-clad succulents who at the slightest whim will lay off hundreds of workers just to please some few greedy shareholders. Take that, Anheuser-Busch. Take that, Carlsberg. New Belgium is coming for you. Save the whiskey for the workers. Yeah, I warned you that I would involve politics every now and then.
So I brought the Dragon glass this time. I didn't want to make that mistake again. This is a Belgian style ale. That really doesn't say much. This could be anything in the world really, as the Belgian types are very, very diverse and most of them are ales. Or they are lambics, which is technically still an ale because ales are top fermented and usually the wild yeast which is used in lambics are also fermenting at the top. This could be practically anything. It could be light, it could be dark, it could be sweet, it could be sour, it could be bitter. You will have all those flavors in Belgian beers, just like you would have in European craft beers. So I have no idea what I'm going to have here. Only one thing to do really, and that is to open the can and find out. Not much smell out of the can, I have to admit. Wonder if I should have used this after all. It's making a very, very nice sound as I'm pouring it. Very nice color, deep orange. So, an odor of caramel, slightly soury, however mostly sweet. There's some significant malt impressions, mostly consisting of caramel, a bit of oak wood as well. However, a very laid back odor here. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. Not today. Or maybe you will. Okay, so it was a bit of a surprise. Occasionally you see this in beers that they don't have much odor at all. Still, they are very rich in the taste, and this is definitely the case with this one. I was not expecting a flavor bomb like this, so after all, it does deserve to come into the Dragon glass. I'll give it that. So oak tree, a bit of caramel, not much CO2. And that, however, makes it very soft and comfortable to the palate. It's kind of rolling over the tongue in a very pleasant way. So I will not take the smallest sips of this beer. I would sip, however, I will take long sips. Just long swigs there where you just pull it into your mouth, let it roll over your tongue, just let it linger for a short while at the back of your mouth, and then swallow. That's how I assess you will have the best tasting experience with this particular beer. And there's some good aftertaste there as well. Still, there's the oak impression. The oak impression would be the strongest singular impression in this beer. The caramel notes are more there as a mouthfeel, and also you could maybe miss a bit of richness to this beer. It is rather light in the mouthfeel. However, that is not necessarily a disadvantage. Even Belgian beers don't have to be really, really heavy. It's a very drinkable beer. This is not a beer that craves your full attention. You can do something else while drinking this and still enjoy this to the full. So still, I wouldn't say it is as big an experience as the Tangerine IPA. I understand that the Fat Tire is kind of the flagship of the brewery, but I actually like the Tangerine IPA a bit better. I do, however, appreciate this beer for being very, very tasty, and also a bit more difficult to get a grasp on. And I really appreciate that. I like my beers to be kind of mystical and demanding of some active tasting rather than just being absolutely lovable at the first taste. So a bit to work with as well for your taste buds. I'll give it 4.5. I'll give it 4.5 out of 6. So the usual announcements. I'd appreciate if you would follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on my Danish blog, if you read Danish, of course, and on Untapped, where I will always review beers in English. Reviews from Untapped will also be shown on Twitter. Okay, so not much else to say than always remember to drink responsibly, and until next time, cheers.
Zero energy district through smart grid and renewable energy technology. Through smart grid and